It all started one fateful night, when the crown of Ardania was stolen. The next day, the priests of the conclave, led by the spirit of kings, broke into the palace. Their intention, to overthrow the rightful monarch of the realm. It was only the foresight and experience of his good advisor that saved His Majesty from ruin. Now the great king had to restore his rule. But where would he find allies to join him on this path? Your Majesty, our meeting with the goblins is going even better than we hoped. At least we are not huddling in the woods under a tree, but rather dining in a well-preserved castle. We'll have to put up with the noise and drafts until the gnomes finish their repairs, but after that, these ruins will be a royal residence worthy of a king. In any case, the important thing is that you're still alive, sire. I suspected that the conclave would eventually come out against your rule, but I never thought the priests would be so impudent. Imagine stealing the crown of Ardania and summoning the spirit of kings that it might take the place of their rightful ruler. I must admit, 'tis a brilliant plan. If they simply stooped to seize the throne, the conclave would have great difficulty convincing the people that they were driven only by sincere concern for Ardania. But this way, the priests receive universal support. And now you cannot even seek help from your loyal followers, or the priests will learn of this and destroy you along with your rebel friends. But you do need an army, Your Majesty. An army the likes of which Ardania has never seen. An army of monsters. All those monsters against whom the great rulers have fought for so long. But they will help you now, believe me, they will. Of course, they won't fight for free, but in exchange for the equal rights and freedoms that you will extend to all their kind, once you are restored to the throne. First of all, you must unite the goblins under your banner. Of course, they are dressed more, ethnically than your normal soldiers, and have more freedom in expressing their emotions, shall we say? But in fact, they are our brothers nevertheless, in a sense. That is to say, they also call Ardania their home. I advise you to get used to the idea, sire. It's the best I can come up with. I am trying, you know. Did you sleep well in your new palace, sire? I dreamt of the victory of the first great ruler over Durgo the Cyclops. 'Twas a glorious battle. This dream was surely a good omen. So, allow me to explain the situation. The conclave of priests, along with an army of Templars and treasonous lords and rebels, have united all the cities against us. On our side, we have the truth, and a handful of green men armed with spears, and ratmen, if they can be counted among men. All told, the enemy, as always, stands little chance against us. The first thing to do is seize the nearest city and organize a forward base of operations there. No, Your Majesty, of course you need not slaughter the entire population of the city. In the end, the common people are not to blame for the present predicament. Let us instead simply restore your legitimate rule, sire. Though the goblins have agreed to act as our allies, you have not yet become their true leader. For this, you must do something useful for your tribe. Fortunately, an excellent opportunity has presented itself. I have just learned that this time of year, the goblins begin their bear hunting season.
Hey, help me here.
Usually, a group of goblin archers gets together, drinks half a barrel of ale, and goes into the woods and wakes up all the bears. But this time they have gone too far, venturing too close to human lands, where they were seized by the local rangers. Rescue the goblins' archers, and you will surely gain their trust. Sire, before the goblins were captured, they did manage to greatly anger the local bears.
You see that?
The animals have tracked down the offenders by their smell, and are now attacking their guild. And since these guilds are guarded by the rangers, they have had to deal with the bears themselves.
Gold, my lord.
Did you see that? I've grown stronger. Faster, higher, stronger! You promised to help! Faster, higher, stronger! You promised to help! You are so dead. Did you see that? I've grown stronger. Did you see that? I've grown stronger. You are so dead. You promised to help. Faster, higher, stronger. Did you see that? I've grown stronger. Did you see that? There.
Ah, what a lucrative trading post. 'Tis a pity that we cannot build more such posts. But wait a minute. Technically, you are a monarch in exile, 'tis true. But if you demonstrate to the merchants that you still have enough troops, for example, if you demolish the castle of the Traders Guild just a bit, then Richard the Lion's Share will almost certainly agree to cooperate. After all, as they say, donkeys do not smell like money. Or was it the other way around? Your Majesty, 'twould be wise to make way to the castle of the Traders Guild.
Who wants some?
Your Majesty, those guardhouses stand in the way of your first triumphant step towards your restoration to the throne. They must be destroyed. 'Tis an unfortunate loss, but there is no other way.
I need to sleep a bit.
I need a nice bowl of porridge and a warm...
stronger.
What is that? Well, let's see.
Did you see that? I've grown stronger.
Better pay in gold.
To battle!
More gold, my...
Faster, higher, stronger! Faster, higher, stronger! What is that?
Did you see that? I've grown stronger.
You are so dead. Well, let's see. Faster, higher, stronger!
Get out of here! Save yourself!
Who wants some? You promised to help!
Excellent, sire. You have aided the goblin archers and can now hire their heroes.
Did you see that? I've grown stronger.
Why must we fight?
I saw it first.
stronger.
Won't catch me.
I've grown stronger.
Faster, higher, stronger!
Your Majesty, like I always say, you've done beautifully. You have earned the respect of the goblins and may now rely upon their loyalty and obedience in the future.
Faster, higher, stronger!
I need a nice bowl of porridge and a warm bed.
Did you see that? I've grown stronger. Did you see that? I've grown stronger. Did you see that? I've grown stronger.
Did you see that?
Did you see that? I've grown stronger.
Faster, higher, stronger!
Too bad.
Right between the eyes. Right between the eyes. Right between the eyes. Faster, higher, stronger! Did you see that?
Did you see that? I've grown stronger. Did you see that? I've grown stronger. Did you see that?
Did you see that?
I've grown stronger.
Did you see that? Faster, higher, stronger! Did you see that? Right between the eyes.
Get it? Did you see that? I've grown stronger.
The guardhouses have been destroyed, and the road to reclaiming your crown lies open before you. I beg you, sire, do not hesitate.
To battle! Need me to put an arrow through something? No problem. Did you see that? Right between the eyes. Did you see that? Higher, stronger. Did you see that?
Just as I expected, sire. A little pressure, and the head of the Traders Guild remembered that he serves at the pleasure of the rightful king of Arden. He has signed all the papers and put his stamp on all the necessary seals. It would appear that there are some advantages to being the king of the monster.